Hey guys! Okay, so I'm going to be making part 2 of my Come to the Spa with Me video. This is going to be showing you the 2 products that I picked up from Bliss, and it's not going to be that long because, as I just said, I only picked up 2 products from Bliss, but there is another product that I want to talk about that I didn't necessarily get at Bliss, but it has to do with what I'm going to get into. So, bear with me, and I will get into the products. So, as I said in the first part, which was like taking you guys to the spa with me, at the end, if you get a facial, at the end, what your esthetician will most likely do is she'll fill out a sheet, and I think it's called like a Blisscription, like a prescription, but like a Blisscription. I think that's what it's called, something like cutesy like that. But it's pretty much just a sheet of paper, and they fill out products that they use, whether it's like a facial or a body treatment or whatever, and they'll mark down like when to use the products, or if it's like highly recommended, they'll make sure they rate the name down and everything. And the 2 products that I picked up were the 2 products she suggested for my skin, and I trusted her because she did my facial the first time, and the products she suggested. Why is she suggested so hard for me to get out? I don't know. But the products that she suggested the first time worked brilliantly on my skin. So I trusted her with the next 2 products that she talked to me about, because I was telling her that I stuck to the regimen that she kind of told me to be on last time, and it works really well, but I've been having some issues with this, and she's like, okay, then you should try this. The first thing she told me to pick up is their Clog Dissolving Cleansing Milk. By the way, I'm filming on my iPhone again. You guys said that you liked it, and I flipped it over, so it's not going to be like weird portrait style. It's like a full thing. Some of you guys even said it was better than my camera quality, so hopefully this works out. But anyways, I got the Clog Dissolving cleansing milk. This is actually really, really cool. She was telling me that she uses it religiously, like she really loves it. She's never going to use another cleanser again, which, I mean, people say that all the time. I mean, you shouldn't really believe everything you hear, but I did trust her opinion, as I said, because she knew my skin from the last time, and what she said actually worked. And the reason she said this was because she was like licking my blackheads, my pores. She was really getting in there because they do a lot when you go for a facial. It's great. I got the Fabulous facial, by the way. If you guys check online on the actual Bliss Spa, there are tons of facial options. I got the Fabulous facial. Anyways, she was like examining my skin and everything, and she was just like, okay, so your skin appears to get clogged easily. There's like a lot of clogged pores, and that's probably what's leading to all these breakouts, because you're having like all this like oil just like stuck in one place, which is why you're breaking out. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. Why didn't I think of that? And she was like, yeah, but the good news is we have a cleanser that helps with that problem. I use it and it really helps. And I was like, okay, I'll try it. So the basis with this product is, I'll put a little bit on my hand. It's like this, oh, hold on. Very milky, creamy white liquid. And it's like, it smells like oranges, very vitamin C-y. Whoop. And it just looks like this. It turns clear when you like mix it with water and everything like that. But it works really, really well. The thing about this though is, like, see how I'm doing this? It's not like foaming, where a lot of cleansers will foam when you do that. It's a milky cleanser, so it's supposed to be very less foamy, but more like luxurious, silky feeling, more watered down. So you're not going to get that crazy foam effect, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's not working. It just means that it's working in a different way that's less visible to the human eye. So it's really, really cool. I'll read you what it says. There's gentle exfoliating enzymes, protects skin with extracts of grapeseed and bitter orange. That's why it smelled like vitamin C. Dual function face wash and 5-minute mask. Oh yeah, also this is like a 5-minute mask, so this isn't something where it's like, okay, you can only use this if you have 5 minutes to spare. But it's really cool because, like, a lot of times, like this week I was on vacation, so when I got this and I used it this morning, I didn't have to wake up and go to school, so I had that 5 minutes to kind of spend extra time on my skin with. Did that make sense? So I ended up putting it all over and then just letting it sit for 5 minutes. And it felt really, really nice. After I took it off, my skin felt really, really soft. So then I used the second product she recommended after I cleansed my face, because I was telling her that I've been breaking out a lot. I've been really stressed lately. So I've been breaking out a lot, but even when I'm not stressed, I do break out a little bit. I don't have like crazy acne, but I have like combination skin, so I will break out occasionally. And she was telling me that, okay, well, why don't you get a moisturizer that kind of helps with that, and then when you do break out and you have those days where you're like crazy stressed and your face just isn't looking too good, then you can try it out. And I was like, okay, good idea. So I got the No Zit Sherlock Acne System Oil Control Moisturizer. It looks just like that. This is actually a really good product. This product has its pros and cons for me. Now, if you're the type of person that has acne, I definitely suggest looking at this line because she filled me in on what it was about, and I also did some research online. Something really cool about this is you can see on it, it says it contains 2% salicylic acid. Salicylic acid is a really strong treatment to help acne. But the thing is, it's the type of acid that can really dry out your skin. So if you're using like anything with like 2% or more salicylic acid in it, you want to balance it out with like a nice moisturizer because it's going to dry your skin out otherwise. But with this, it's like, what do you mean? This already is a moisturizer. Do I have to buy another one to get that moisture back in? No, you don't, because what this little guy contains is something called probiotics. So what that means is the salicylic acid is going to attack all your breakouts, and it's going to break down all that bacteria and all that stuff that's causing the breakouts. But as it's doing that, it's also going to deliver that nutrients that your skin needs to actually stay moisturized with the probiotics. Now, this is the part where it's kind of like a con for me. There isn't, in the probiotics to salicylic acid ratio, there's too much salicylic acid in it for me, personally. If you have oily skin and you have acne, then it should be about an even ratio for you, but because my skin is dry, it's mostly salicylic acid that's getting to my face. So I put it on, and it really helps with the breakouts, and it cleared up some of my breakouts in one day. But then you get those dry patches on those areas that don't have too much acne, and that salicylic acid just breaks it down and dries your skin out. Which brings me to my next product, which isn't by Bliss. I did really like this product, but I couldn't go through my life through these days, especially going back to school and everything, and this weekend, just using this moisturizer because it dries my skin out so much that I can't just get over it. I know I'm not treating my skin the way it should be treated. So with that in mind, when I went to the mall today, because my mom needed to return a gift that we got my dad for his birthday, but it came broken, so we had to return it. Anyways, I went to Kiehl's, a brand that I've always really loved, but I never tried their skincare before. I heard a lot of good things about it on YouTube, and I walked in and the guy was really nice, and I was like, look, I have dry skin. Is there a moisturizer that you have that's just really good and rich, but not too rich where it'll clog my pores? And he just got a product like in literally like 5 seconds and handed it to me. He was like, this is amazing. And he put it on my hand, and it was so good. Oh my god. I ended up getting a set. It's called the Ultra Facial Cream, and it's $26 by itself. But he was saying that this is $26, and this comes with a free facial cleanser and a free toner. So I'm like, awesome, like getting like a buy one, get two. So it's really cool. I'll show you the other things it came with. I'm most interested about the moisturizer, but the toner and the cleanser are kind of cool too. So this is what it looks like. It's the Ultra Face Cream. It is so good, you guys. Oh my god. He put it on my hand, and the way this works is like throughout the day, it's not just like you put it on and then the moisturizer kind of wears off after an hour. What it does is it gets the moisture from like the oxygen and just the air around you throughout the day. So throughout the day, you're consistently getting moisture delivered to your face. So it's not like by lunch, your skin is starting to get dry. It's like by lunch, the second round of moisture is being delivered to your skin just by walking around and breathing air. So it's really cool. And my hand is still soft, and he put it on my hand, what time is it? 8:20? He put it on my hand like like 3 hours ago, and it's still very like soft and supple. So I'm really excited to use this. I think what I'm going to do is when I do have my weeks where my skin is just not doing its best and it's breaking out and I'm really stressed, then I'll use this, but I will be weary of how much I use of this, and on the places that are more sensitive, that don't have much acne, I will put this. And then for those days where I just don't want to worry about my acne, whatever, I just want moisture, whatever, I don't care, which I tend to have a lot of those days when I go to school. I just don't wear makeup, whatever, throw my glasses on and leave. Then I will just put this all over because this is good enough. It'll stand on its own, trust me. And then in the set, it also came with the Ultra Facial Cleanser and their Ultra Facial Toner. So I guess this is like their Ultra Facial line or something. I don't know. This is the first time I'm using Kiehl's skincare, so I'm definitely going to keep you guys posted because I'm so attached to my Bliss. Like, I love Bliss skincare, so I kind of felt bad branching out, but I coached myself into it because I feel like, I mean, it's scientifically proven that if you use the same skincare product or the same skincare line, like all your life, your skin's going to get almost immune to whatever you're putting on it, and it's not going to work as well. So I kind of use that as kind of like my excuse to kind of branch out a bit, and it's really only one product because this is the product I'll be using the most, and I think my skin kind of deserves the moisture. So that is what I got from Bliss, and that is what I got from the mall, so I hope you guys enjoyed this part 2. Tomorrow I'm going to make a video. I'm just not exactly sure what of. I'm probably going to ask on Facebook, and you guys can write there, or you could shoot a comment down there. I'll see both of them. I'm just not exactly sure what I want to do. I don't want to do a tutorial yet. I kind of want to do one where I'm just kind of talking, whether it's like, I don't know, if you guys want to see a favorites or a tag or I don't know. Whatever you guys want to see, just put it in the comments, and whichever one gets the most thumbs up. Not a room tour and not a makeup collection, that's all I ask. Because those 2 videos are the hardest to make, because my makeup collection is not nearly organized enough to show it on the camera, and my room is not nearly clean enough to show on camera without getting millions of comments making fun of how dirty it is. So, that's not gonna happen. Also, there's a lot of stuff in my room that'll, like, have my school in it, like the name, and kids, like, maybe in my, like some of my friends and stuff, some of their names might be written. I don't know. I don't want to get, like, creepy people being like, oh my god, I know where you go to school now. So, that's probably just another reason why I wouldn't want to do it. But now I'm just making excuses and I'm rambling, and it's almost been 12 minutes. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching part 1, and thank you for now watching part 2. I will see you guys in the next video tomorrow. Ciao!